Monday Night Movie Club, welcome back. We are here in the depths of the theater.
Yes.
We just got through watching the movie Drop. My name is Danny.
And I'm Christianna.
So tonight we're going to be talking about Christopher Landon's new movie Drop. It's got Megan Fahey, it's got Brandon Sklinner, Reed Diamond, and Jeffrey Self. Christianna, clue us in on what we just saw.
We saw a movie.
It was dropped.
We dropped it.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Yeah, so it is a horror-esque thriller film with some rom-com, but not like
It's like the awkward kind
really
of like
weak.
first date
Yeah.
rom-com.
Yeah, and it's basically about this woman who goes on this first date with this guy and starts getting airdrops or digi-drops to her phone, and is basically kind of told that she has to kill her date. And that's not a spoiler because it's in the preview.
You saw it in the preview.
So,
it's on accident. She's got to kill her date.
And, her family is kind of in limbo
It's in
if
peril.
she does or does not do this. And then they're also kind of trying to figure out who's in the restaurant with them.
Yeah.
Really high up in the air.
It was I had moments of like phone booth for me.
Yeah.
Like a very claustrophobic. You're up, I think it was on the 20-something or 30-something floor. You got a nice view going on and she can't leave.
No.
So you're already stuck. You're invested here.
Yep.
And seeing all the murderous kind of like, oh, here's the shenanigan plot, but we're going to throw in this first date plot too and try to see how it all works out. It seems like going to Golden Corral, which I'm a fancy lad myself, and I do appreciate a good Golden Corral visit every once in a while. And they are not one of our sponsors.
Not sponsored.
But it's like picking, I'm going to have Korean. Oh, they've got hush puppies over here. Oh, I'm going to put some mashed potatoes on this and then pour gravy all over it. There's so many different aspects that are so, it's kind of like all of them are underdeveloped and undercooked.
Everything's watered down.
Yeah.
So you're not super excited about anything that you're watching take place.
Yeah. You're going along on this date and you feel awkward as well as they're awkward there. You're like, I feel awkward for them.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a first date in 20-something years, and I felt just as awkward as they did. I'm pretty sure I had to look over to my wife and be like, I am glad we don't date anymore.
Right.
We don't first date. We still date to keep it as spicy, but we do not first date.
No.
And there's a good reason for that because this movie, it acts as a public service announcement why first dates they suck.
Yeah. You should just skip to
second or third
Yeah,
date.
exactly.
Just
like
tell
pretend
your buddy.
the first one doesn't even exist, right? Yeah.
So one of the things that worked out for me was the waiter. Can we talk about?
Oh my gosh, he was great.
Hilarious.
He was so funny. I want this movie from his perspective.
Please.
Because he was going into the back and crying between all of the things. It was his first day.
Right.
And he's having a hell of a time.
He had a weird horoscope and he's like, you know what? This is going to be amazing. I'm right here witnessing their first date. This is my first shift. It's kind of like we're all going to get through this together. And they're on the tram tour, kind of like in Universal Studios, going right through the earthquake ride. And all chaos ensues. I'm sure all of us have a friend like Jeffrey Self, who's the waiter. Yeah. And instantly, my wife was like, oh, that's our buddy, such and such.
Yeah.
He's one of our friends, used to be in a band with me. He works at the last Blockbuster Video in the world.
Okay.
And after a couple of Jeffrey Self's lines, I was like, you know what? That is totally that guy and that demeanor.
Yeah.
I love him as I love my bro.
Right. I have a good friend that he totally reminded me of as well who does improv. And I was like, okay, yep.
This guy.
I know this guy.
He was the comic relief.
Yep.
He brought us in what we needed where everyone else was kind of leaving us wanted on all the other platforms. He was like, hold my beer, which speaking of
beer.
Natty Light.
Beer time.
Bam. No
beer
spillage. This is for Jeffrey Self, the waiter. We're going to drink up for his honor because he tried to save a burning movie. Even though he wasn't the hero, he was like, you know what? I see what's going on here, and I'm going to try my best to resuscitate this film from being dropped completely from everyone's mind.
And you know, the other thing that I absolutely adored about this movie is there may be a piano player who plays a very romantic rendition of Baby Shark.
Very eloquently played. Gets referred to as Billy Joel.
Yes,
and you know what?
He does.
He is the piano man in this.
Yes, he is.
He gets his little kind of sleazy moment at first, but then his shining moment later, busting out the eloquent Baby Shark.
Yep.
What did not work for me personally, the guy, the Mr. Sklinner.
Yeah.
He was like, if it was me, I would have been like, check please.
Yeah, I would have pieced out so fast.
Yeah, she's got it. Don't worry. And then she would have looked down that little skyrise and seen my car take off.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And then she would have been like, no, and just took off.
Oh my god.
Because this guy is so about first chance, second chance, third chance, fourth chance, all on the first day. Oh, you might be lying to me. Oh, we're going to have this weird sharesy-waresy moment about your whole history.
Yeah.
This is the kind of unique part about meeting people on the internet.
Yeah.
It makes me glad the internet wasn't around back in the late 1900s, early 2000s part where I got to meet my beautiful wife. And I was like, I'm so glad we met just like regularly, naturally, organically, because it just shows you there is some kooky wookiness going on out there with some scaresy-waresy people.
Yeah, 100%. I also need to circle back around, bringing the drinks back in.
Absolutely.
We did get a shout out in this film. We do talk about the Paso Robles wine.
Paso Robles.
I
don't know how much you paid to get your name in there, but good job. Way to be Hollywood. Paso Robles.
We're here for it.
Yeah, they did announce it like how all the rock stars who don't usually come here at the fair. Paso Robles! Are you ready to rock?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm all, didn't say it like a local yokel, probably because you're not.
Yeah.
But congratulations on the wine and the sideways and the Paso Robles.
And North County got a shout out, and we love that.
Yeah, because what are we good for? Cow tipping, wine, the red light roundup.
Yep.
Everything at Tascadero Facebook page.
Yes.
It gets cited in news now, so I just follow that. I make all my adult decisions based on that website. Who I should vote for or what I should be doing.
And the wine you should be drinking based
Paso
on
Robles.
this movie called Drop.
Yes.
We make great life choices.
Absolutely. Another thing that didn't work, bringing all the awkward up in a first date. Oh my goodness. It is like your brain is a perfect mechanism that will go all the way back to a not perfect time in your life. Just randomly while you're eating some potato chips or some nice hummus or something. And it'll bring it up in your mind. You're like, hey, remember that time that you totally biffed on this date? Yep. And you get the shrills. Ugh. And you're like, why am I even thinking that? This movie, it brought it out where I personally remember taking a pastor's daughter to cinema. And we went and saw because she wanted to see Entrapment. Okay. Sold out. I was like, no worries. There's this movie I saw a preview for called Idle Hands. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, who doesn't like Seth Green? I just saw him and can't hardly wait. It's going to be along those lines. Yep. Don't worry. She walked out halfway through, which meant I had to walk out halfway through, which meant I lost out on I think at the time it was like $14.
Right. Yeah.
Plus whatever treats I bought her, and then I had to be like, that was a terrible. I cannot believe all the gore, all the shenanigans, all the funny, cool stuff I was seeing. I am appalled, and so it brought me back to that same kind of feeling on that awkward date where I'm like, well, I'm never going to see this chick again.
Right.
I'm going to have. I'll just say, Idle Hands is in my personal physical media library. The chick that was the pastor's daughter, not in my collection at all.
Right.
So,
did you go back and see it?
Yeah, I did. I love that movie. Yep. And I am sorry, if you're watching, which I don't think you are, I lied about the whole, this is a terrible movie. It's funny. And I enjoyed it. And I regret nothing for making that awesome cinematic decision to watch that fabulous movie.
Yep, there you go.
And, yeah, I hope you are living your life. I'm sure you might still be by the phone like a skeleton waiting for me to call or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm married now. I can't.
Yep.
Okay, it's just not going to happen. It was you. It wasn't me. Okay, there it is. I'm cool. All right, Christianna, did you want to?
Yeah. So, very similar vibes to a first date that I went on this one time, where halfway through I thought about getting up to go to the bathroom and never coming back. But I sat through it for some reason because I'm
gluttons for punishment.
100% a glutton for punishment. I just wanted to see if he was going to turn it around or double down. And it was very much at a point where he was talking about his nieces and nephews and how they weren't fully developed humans yet and how he did not like hanging out with them. Ugh. And at the time I was a nanny and I was like, we are not the same here. Exactly. And then he like wanted to share dessert and I was like, no, this is so not a vibe. And
this is your dessert. This is mine. This will never be our dessert.
100%. But he wasn't like letting it go. And finally I just pushed it all to his side and was like, okay, bye.
I'm not even hungry.
Yep.
And this is also PSA, right? On Christiana's part. Dudes, if you are watching, don't ever tell a babe, I really don't like young people.
Yeah.
I don't like to hang out with them. I don't relate. They're kind of yucky and boogery or whatever. Girls hate that.
We do. We really do not like that. I mean, and then there's some girls who would be down, but there's a large majority who are not down for that.
It'll be the end of it'll be your first last date.
Yes.
What's coming up next? We've gone through this movie. Jeepers. Let's see, for the rating on airdrops, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 airdrop because some of it kept me still and I was entertained, and some it was bad. It was a bad connection or bad reception, and I was like, what is, I can hear it's like crack. I'm breaking up. It was trying to break up with me while I was trying to watch it.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna give it I'm gonna just give it 2 airdrops.
It's totally fine.
I gotta be honest, like it was
the waiter saved it. He gets both. He gets all the airdrops.
He gets the 2 strong airdrops.
Yep. Jeffrey Self, if you're watching, be in everything. Hollywood, hire him for every movie so we can watch him more. Give him his own TV show. Let him be the next Tom Cruise.
Love that. Yep. Okay.
What's next? Let's see. On Monday, we have got The Goonies 40th anniversary. We are going to have Jack Johnson, not the singer who does the Curious George song, but the one that matters. The one that was the sketch artist for movies like Ghostbusters 2, The Goonies.
Yep.
Beetlejuice, I was so excited, I almost stuttered there. And Jurassic Park 3 had a part in. I'm holding up 4 as in the 4th movie, but it was Jurassic Park 3. And a host, he was in the first Star Trek. Oh, he did the concept sketch artist for the first Star Trek too. He's all over the place. Mr. Hollywood. So cool. He's going to be in a Tascadero with us hanging out.
Yep.
The week after, we're going to do Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
And Christiana, tell us about that.
Yeah. And so we're also having an author panel.
Oh.
There will be lots of bookish fun things for everybody who's down with that.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it's going to be me and my friend Kaylin Josephson, who is a New York best-selling author. And we're just going to be talking about how we cry in our bedrooms all the time when we're trying to write books.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
We are going to rock a party like Jane Austen is the DJ.
Yes.
All right. And she's going to bring out all the feelings. Christiana and her homegirl, both authors, they are going to wax poetic about the good, the bad, the trying, the tribulating points of their writing passion and their labor of love. I'm going to be hosting it because trying to have Christiana host her own panel just sounds way too complicatable.
Or entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, one or the other.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say social intercordial or something, and I was all, is she going to, let me have a sip of it.
Yeah. No.
Oh, social intercordial. That's interesting. Then we're going to go right back in, just so you know, we're not just a bunch of sophisticates. because we have those moments. She is. But we're going to go to Happy Gilmore on the 28th. And we're going to have the crocodile there that bit off Chubb's hand. I can't wait to interview him. So he's probably got so much Hollywood stories, the back screen. I almost said Jeepers. The behind the scenes.
Yes. We got there.
The behind the scenes stories about Adam Sandler and all of his shenanigans. He got to work with Shooter McGavin.
100%.
All right.
Yep.
The guy needs to run for mayor or something because he's got my vote.
100%.
So that'll be
all
once
Hanson.
again. Yep. On the 14th Goonies 40th anniversary. Yep. Go to this one. Don't wait for the next 40th anniversary because that's like 80th and we're all going to be 160. Yep. Then the 21st is going to be Christianna's
Pride and Prejudice.
Then on the 28th, we're going to do Happy Gilmore and we're going to have the crocodile for some sweet pictures. Yeah. I think the week after we might even get into Revenge of the Sith.
What?
Little Star Wars action. So I'm excited because we are booked, slammed. Your kids, you are going to be off for the spring break.
The spring of break.
The break of spring.
Yes.
Come celebrate with us. Hang out at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm Danny.
And I'm Christianna.
And we'll see you at the movies.
Bye.
This is all the magic shit.